today we will be reacting to the number one man who seems to be a fan favorite, Mr. Joey Daccord. But, okay, first things first, we will Google him. Oh my gosh. He has the same birthday as my childhood best friend. That's crazy. I should mention that my family is Jamaican. So it's like my brain says things in a Caribbean accent and sometimes it comes out. And my roommate is also West Indian. She's Dominican. So we say a lot of things in West Indian accents. And she's a plant mom. We have been naming her plants random names that are just so Caribbean, that are so fun to say in a Caribbean accent. So recently we named one of her plants Anthony Joel Jones. So his real name being Joel, or Joel, the American way of saying it, I guess. Joel is really funny. But oh my gosh, he was the 199th overall NHL draft pick, but he was born on the 19th, and he was born in 1996. Clock it. The universe was speaking to him. The universe was setting that in stone for him. The universe said, dude, 19, look out for it. 19, look out for it. Without further ado, this is Boating with Joey Daccord. I need to stop yapping. I need to stop. Anyways, goalie stance. Hell yeah.
Here's how you do a goalie stance. Okay, just a little bit wider than hip width feet. Okay.
I'm sitting down.
You're gonna stick your hands straight out, dead for you, dead in front of you. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
You're gonna open up your glove a little bit and make a fist and pull it down. Okay.
Fist.
All you're gonna do
Down.
is just bring it down in front of you a little bit,
Down.
and then bend your elbows to just come inside of your ribs. That's your goalie stance.
Right! I can be a goalie. Yeah! I'm ready to go. Ooh, I like this aesthetic. It's very rustic. Oh. Is this in Seattle?
Hey, Kraken crew, Allison Lucan
dramatic
back with you for another episode of Uncharted.
Pondering.
Today, we're with goaltender Joey Daccord, and Captain Chris Freshwater is going to take us out on the...
Oh, he looks so sweet. Wait, did they just say, what was his name? Chris? His name is Freshwater, and he's a boating expert. Oh, he looks so precious. Also, one thing about me, like, I just really love, like, older people who just, like, have niche hobbies and stuff, and, like, they just do what they love. And, like, his last name is Freshwater, and he's a boating expert, and he just looks so wholesome and so... Oh, my Shayla. Okay.
Today, we're with goaltender Joey Daccord, and Captain Chris Freshwater is going to take us out on the water. You ready, Joey?
Yeah, can't wait. Let's do it.
All right, lead the way, Cap.
Let's step aboard.
Chris, what kind of boat is this?
This is a 75-foot Fleming built in 2001. Joey, I'm going to have you come on over here and get some power to these engines, and then we'll get them turned on.
Yeah, I have my boating license, so I know everything that's going on here.
Right over here to your top right.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have my Massachusetts boating
Okay,
license.
King.
I drive my buddy's boat sometimes in the summer.
He
Not very
said,
good
I'm
at
on
it,
a
but
boat.
good enough.
And do you think Joey Daccord, like, has a boat for himself, and then he, like, he gets on the boat, and then he plays I'm on a boat, and then he... No, never mind. I just need to hear that song. Hey, we got the buoy reference and all. I'm just saying, if I were Joey Daccord and I were doing this, I would have requested to have the song in the background be I'm on a boat. I'm sure they probably would have to get the licenses for that, but I think it would have been worth it because it would have been fun. I just feel like you know, like when he go back a little bit because I did not hear a thing they said. I'll go back here. In the B-roll of the boat. But it's just...
I'm going to have you come on over here and get some power to these engines, and then we'll get them turned on.
Yeah, I have my boating license, so I know everything that's going on here.
Right over here to your top
Do you
right.
really?
He said
Yeah,
he
I have
has
my
his boating
Massachusetts
license.
I drive my buddy's boat sometimes in the summer. Not very good at it, but good enough.
Ooh, he drives his buddy's
Breakers
boat.
over here. Let's go ahead and flip all those
Even
on.
better. I still am
There
like,
we
I'm
go.
on a boat. Let's
See,
go
that's simple.
Now I took the liberty
Okay,
to,
Mr. Know-It-All.
Go ahead and chart a course for us.
Since you
here.
got your
So we're gonna
degree
come
and
out of the
fucking
Mountain
know
Lake
everything.
Head on over to Kirkland, make a turnaround, and
Does he have his
along
degree?
520. And
It is so strange. I feel like maybe New York is the only place that we don't call highways by their interstate number. What does he mean, the 520? When I moved down here, everyone's like, yeah, take 485. What is Meadowbrook Parkway? Grand Central? Like, what are we talking about? What are you talking about? Like, if somebody was like, you will literally not be able to exist anymore, and you have to name the interstate number of the highways that you take every day on Long Island, I would literally Thanos snap.
They're on a boat.
And now here you
And
are.
here we are.
Joey, why
Hey,
don't
he
you
said
get
it-
on the
he
dock?
said
We'll
that was
start at the
some-
bow,
Okay.
and we'll throw the
Get
bow
out
line.
there on a boat.
You can go ahead and
I
untie
feel like
that
it's
one
in
and
his
throw it up to
mind.
Allison.
I feel like
All
I
right.
can-
All right,
Got it?
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Got
Look
it?
at that.
No problem.
I would have failed
So Jerry, the boat
instantly.
has
I would've
two
just-
engines, forward and reverse. There are no
Everything
brakes.
just would've-
We have a bow thruster here to help us out, but I'm going to go ahead and have you take control of the boat.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the cinematography? Who is on their team for recording, and who's on the camera crew? Because this is fantastic. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's all I'm staring at. I'm like, wow, this is... Wow.
There are no brakes. We have a bow thruster here to help us out, but I'm going to go ahead and have you take control of the boat.
Am I actually driving the boat here?
Yeah, you're actually
I
driving
didn't
the
know
boat.
I was
Yeah.
driving the boat today. All
Yeah,
right.
you're driving the boat today, so go ahead. We can go.
I mean, obviously, I don't know this man like that, but y'all are gonna trust somebody just riding the boat. You're gonna trust somebody steering the boat. Let me not judge a hockey player by their cover, but doesn't this feel a little insane? I would suppose he had to have known that he was doing that ahead of time, right? Me personally, oh yeah, you're gonna drive the boat, the camera guy. Huh? The camera instantly stopped. Oh, so he's the one steering us. So is he gonna get like a lesson ahead of time, or is he just gonna? I mean, he said he has his boating license, so I would assume he knows how to at least handle a boat, but I would be stressed. I would.
Go ahead and put both just slow detent.
Okay.
You'll feel them just one click.
Mr.
forward.
Freshwater, you
Yep.
talking too fast.
I'm like strikingly nervous right now.
See.
Okay. Well, I'll slow you down a little bit here.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I mean, like, this boat is worth so much money. More money than I could ever repay back.
I love that that's his mindset.
So go ahead
If
and
you
sit
want to
straight
take over
over.
at any time,
Not
you
that
go
he
ahead.
can
You're just
literally
That's
fucking
fine.
sink
We're gonna
them.
go ahead and it steers similar like
Oh.
a car. We're just gonna work our
I'm
way.
trying not to curse,
Give it a
but
little more breath.
not that he can
Wanna try?
literally
You go.
want to try,
Alright.
dude.
Lead the way.
I wasn't even this nervous in the Winter Classic.
I'm showing his nervous hands. The B-roll of his hands, like.
Well, we're gonna make our way down the Mont Lake Cut. We're gonna see some navigation.
I would be
aids and some channel markers
stressed.
down
I
there
would
we'll talk about a little bit.
literally.
No problem. Got
Refer
it.
to the right side of the boat as starboard, and
No problem. Me in the face of adversity. Me when I'm trying to be nonchalant, knowing damn well inside my brain I'm just like, you I'm right, I'm driving, but you want me to steer and like do you want me to
left side of the boat is port.
Because port has 4 letters just like left.
Ooh.
That's how I learned it.
Wow.
Okay, queen.
impressive. That's a good little tidbit. I like it. I would not.
Now wait a minute. Does she know how to? Does everybody just know how to? Is this a skill that everybody learns that I just don't know? Yo, I actually wanted to learn how to sail a boat ever since I watched that movie. It was about that girl and her boyfriend who they went sailing, and like he was a big sailor and he taught her how to sail a boat. And then they ended up getting stranded, and then he actually sadly passed away, and because of the things that he taught her, she was able to survive for like weeks on end at sea. And the only thing that kept her going was like her mirage of thinking that he was still alive, only to realize that he actually wasn't the whole time. That movie literally I don't know, I scratched my face so like that movie was insane, but also it was like, you know, maybe that's a skill I would want to learn. Also, I don't really love the open waters. It stresses me out because it's like, dude, if something happens, you're just there. Like, there's really nowhere to run. There's like, what are you gonna do? Jump overboard? Okay. If somebody like loses their mind and you're on a ship, where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? Fly? Go swim with the dolphins in the 2-degree water? So yeah, boats stress me out. But also, I feel like drunk me would love being on a boat. Because there's something about like being on a boat with like the wind and the seawater breeze. Drunk me would probably have a blast. Sober me, stressed. Sober me on a boat with somebody who verbally said that he is nervous and he is the one captaining said boat. I'd probably be shitting myself. Look at her. She's she's trying to keep her cool. He's trying to keep his cool. You can't tell me, Mr. Joseph, Joey, you're not stressed.
I feel comfortable being
stressed
out there right now.
Be stressed. Let's see. Did he just say? Did me?
I would not feel
Where's
comfortable
he
being
from?
a rower out there right now.
And just straighten her out.
See, he said it himself. I would not be comfortable if I were a rower out there right now. Cause bro, I mean, I doubt that they would post this video if something bad happened. But I don't know. This feels a little crazy. This feels a little insane.
And we're going to work our way through the cut.
Is the bridge going to have to go up for us or no?
No, the bridge will not have to go up for us today.
I don't know.
Why would a bridge go up for a boat? I'm sorry, Mr. Daccord. I don't want to judge you. You know, to be fair, he spends most of his career in a little area. However tall he is, he doesn't have to see his spatial. He doesn't have to have spatial awareness at standing at his full height capacity on the daily. To be fair. But come on, man. Come on. Bro, every time I see an overpass, though, I think of the Dave Matthews Band incident. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it is. Why? And also, why was there so much? When was the last time that he emptied the septic tank? Like, why? What was going on? If that happened to me, I would just be like, GG's. And just jump overboard. Covered in 2,000 pounds of human feet. Was it 2,000 pounds? I don't even remember. Ease and rice. Oh, it was 800 pounds. Like that makes it any better. Oh my gosh. Oh my sun, moon, and stars. On August 8th, 2004, Dave Matthews Band's tour bus driver, Stephen Wool, emptied the bus's Blackwater tank onto a sightseeing boat in the Chicago River. The incident occurred at 1:18 p.m. as Wool drove the bus alone to a downtown hotel, crossing the Kinsey Street Bridge's metal grates. An estimated 800 pounds of brownish yellow waste with a foul odor landed on passengers, including children, the elderly, and pregnant woman. Ooh! Comment below what you would have done if you were in the Dave Matthews Band incident in the Chicago River, because seeing that bridge overpass from the point of view of a boat right now is traumatizing me, because I'm thinking of like, what if they go through it and just 800 pounds of human feces falls on you? What are you doing?
You're supposed to be good at spatial perception.
I'm good at
not her
perception
clocking his
in a
tea.
6x4 area, and that's it.
At A.
When it's got clear red markers.
See, that's what I said. See, I'm on your side, Pookie Wookie. I'm on your side, Pookie. I said it. I said, to be fair, his job requires him to not have to have spatial perception above the height of himself. He only has to worry about the But I'm on your side, Mr. Daccord.
And then there's a spot on the ground that's blue, and it's very clear to understand.
Okay, so Joey, see, we're going to want to be more so over on this,
the right side.
that right line. That's what I was
Mr. Freshwater is like, so reminding you that we are riding the boat, and you were steering us all. We want you to kind of get a little over. Let's just not forget about that.
navigational line.
I had no understanding of that I was actually going to be driving this boat today.
I thought that's what you wanted to do.
That nervous laugh. Me. Me. Like, he's like, just making it clear, guys. I never knew I was riding this. So if I fuck up, hey, don't come at me. Hey, I didn't know I was riding it. Just letting you guys know. That's literally what I'm getting from him right now. It's really a little razzle-dazzle to let them know that it's hey, if something happens, not my fault. Not my fault.
Boat today.
I thought that's what you wanted to do.
Hey, I was told we were going to be learning how to captain a boat.
Yeah, well, that's what you're doing right now. Let's go ahead and straighten her out.
He said he did not know that he was riding the boat, and I say that's a little crazy to put their faith in him. You know, if they put their faith in him, maybe I can put my faith in him, and hopefully he responds to my DM.
Well, that's what you're doing right now. Let's go ahead and straighten her out and see if we can get her bow headed down the channel. And once we get out of the channel, we can engage.
Damn.
I like that.
Like, autopilot sounds sick.
Autopilot sounds nice.
Quick learner. That's good.
College guy.
Here we go.
I got my degree. College degree.
Hey, he does have his degree. Oh, do they
Were
be
you, like,
chirping
part
at
of a
him
new-
because?
I mean, last year, part of a new organization.
Do they be chirping at him because he got his degree? I would. Okay, Mr. Professor. I'd call him Mr. Professor. Call him Professor X. Okay, Mr. Professor. Think you got your degree actually? Like, he has his degree in archaeology. The next video is Joey Daccord and his little fossils. Uncharted. What are they talking about? This is an 8-minute video, and I'm turning it into a 45-minute video because I yap a lot. This is what I'm talking about, but it's fun. It's engaging. Welcome to my channel. Anyways.
Last year, part of a new organization. Like,
How
it
old
cool
is this
to, like,
video?
help make it what it's going to be. You're not coming into a
100%.
pre-established culture.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the coolest part.
How old is
I
the
think
Seattle
I'll
Kraken?
compare it to college for myself. Yeah, but you definitely do that as much
Ah!
as you do. Don't just let it go.
His
Get
hand
out of
just
the way.
slowly
Yeah,
coming in.
perfect. So like when I was looking
just
at
gonna
colleges,
steer
being a
this.
Boston kid, I wanted to go to a Boston area school. Like my dream school was Boston College. And
Bro!
what initially
What is going on with Boston and Massachusetts? For the past like 6 months, Massachusetts and Boston have been popping up in my life for some odd reason. No matter what I do and anything that I like reference or anywhere that I go, I either meet somebody who's been to Boston recently, or who's from Boston, or went to college there, or like I'll just do random things. Like I was doing a freaking TikTok, like a little like a little game or whatever, and you have to like say words, and then it'll go through the little circle and keep going. And Massachusetts kept popping up. I've never had that happen to me before, where things just pop up and like you say it and it goes through, but then the same thing glitched out and it kept popping up with Massachusetts. What is in Massachusetts? What the hell, Clarkson? What is this? Do I need to go there, or do I not need to go there? The universe is saying, Brianna, anything with Boston, or the universe is saying, Brianna, go Boston. You go there, and you're gonna like come across $1 million or something. The gamble of what is the universe trying to tell me.
People that played there, all the guys that played in the NHL, the history, right?
Love a good tradition.
And we get to be the first one. Now,
ASU.
anytime
I don't know
someone
what
is
their
talking about
thing is. I
going
don't
to
know why I'm
ASU,
chanting that. I
Coach
love chanting
Bowers from
everything.
ASU calls me up and says, "Hey, like, can you talk to this kid? Like, you're our NHL guy." You know what I mean? And I feel like I am.
Oh my gosh,
the
I just went
tradition
to
of ASU,
Arizona.
so
It was
now,
very
like, you look
slay.
at all the guys that got to do
Actually,
that.
my best friend who has the same birthday as him, well, she has the same birthday as him, because he was born 1996, that said, and we were born 97. They're born exactly a year apart. Imagine they're born like the same exact time, just a year apart. Be like, twin, where have you been? Best friend since 2nd grade, who has the same birthday as him. She lives in Arizona, so that's ironic that they both have the same birthday and they both have connections to Arizona. Carrying on.
You know what I mean? And I feel like I am the tradition of ASU. So now, like, you look at all the guys that got
Okay,
to do that
King.
the last 3 years here. I
Be
felt like
your
it was a
own
pretty good start
tradition.
starting Coachella
Make your
last year,
tradition.
along with our whole group, like, we had the most amazing season. So, like, I look back at all these different places, and I'm like, I've helped like write history at these places, which is like, when you're a kid growing up
That's
and
so cool.
playing hockey and hoping to play in the NHL, like, that's like the coolest thing ever. So
This season goes so fast. It sounds like you always reflect on things.
I
Is
think
that
you have to.
intentional for
Yeah,
you?
I think you have to. I take a moment before every game when I put my jersey on to I look at the front of the jersey and I look at the NHL logo and the Kraken logo, and I think to myself, like, it's just like a little reminder every game to just, like, one, be grateful, like, you're playing in the NHL, like, what is going on, it's
Period.
Like, sometimes it doesn't
Stay
feel good, like, you have
grounded.
to pinch yourself, like, and then I look at the Kraken logo and I think, like, hey, this team is giving me an opportunity to play at the highest level in the world, so be grateful to the Kraken. Then I turn around and look at the back of the jersey at my name and number, and I'm like, hey, I'm representing my family, and like 35 is my
Period.
number, so it's like you're representing yourself, and be grateful and just work your butt off and try your best, and hey, whatever happens out there. So
It's easy to
Yup.
think about how you train the body, right? How you learn a skill. How do you
Yep.
train the mind?
if you work with people off the ice, that can help you formulate plans. That is
Therapy.
step 1, but step 2 is going through them, going through the hard times. My dad always talked
True.
about, like, calluses, right? So it's like you have to go through the adversity, you have to go through the struggles, otherwise you're never gonna know what the highs are, right? We got
Hey.
here, don't we?
Smooth seas don't make good sailors. I just realized I made a reference, and he's driving a boat. Do I get points for being on theme? Anywho, that's just my little positive talk with Brie and Joey. Oh my gosh, our names rhyme. We should have like a show. Gaming and hockey with Brie and Joey. Yeah. Never mind. I feel like he'd spend 5 minutes with me and be like, okay, please get her out of here. His demeanor is very calm, collected, and very serious almost. Go by the rules and not very free-spirited. As opposed to me, I feel like I'm just a crackhead. Like, I'm just always like all over the place. I'm just like, yay, let's do it. Why not? But also it could just be because this video obviously is a professional video for his job. I gotta find videos of him like out of his element, just chilling. But I mean, I follow him on Instagram. His Instagram stuff does seem pretty calm, collected. Anywho, speaking of mothers, I remember the Kraken did a video with his mom, and she did the mic'd up. That's why I followed him, because his mom is so cool. I want to be besties. Please, 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 Mrs. Mother Daccord, if you ever see this, I love you. She seems so awesome. She like reminds me of my mom in terms of just like foreign mother energy. She just seems so like loving and like a fun person to hang out with. The bottom line is, Mr. Daccord, if you ever see this, why am I calling you Mr. Daccord? You're only 1 year. Technically, we're the same age. Joey, if you ever see this, I would like to be friends with your mother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Moving on. Also, I'm onto, I feel like you've got a wild side that you don't share online. I feel like you were blasting I'm on a boat before you went on this boat. That's what I feel like. Yeah. Yep. I'm on to you. Just me, my little gremlin self. I'm on to you. Imagine he actually sees this. He's just like, yeah, so I'm not responding to her DM. Actually, let me go find it so I can block her. Like, cut all that out. Okay. Joey Daccord.
I don't know what the highs are, right? We got to turn here, don't we?
True.
We turning?
True.
Why don't we go and power up a little bit?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, here we go. Go ahead and take a
Power
look at
up?
the thermometers. Just going to bring them up to about 11, real slowly. At the same time, you're just going to slowly push them forward.
I mean, hey,
Okay.
clearly he's been doing a good job.
Both?
Both at the same time, yep.
See, that would stress me out. That would stress me.
Yeah,
That's good.
just leave it?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're humming.
But I mean, he said he has his
Season
license.
pro.
So talk a little bit about rules of the road and when captaining here, Joey.
Okay, get your confidence
you have a
up.
couple different situations that you'll find yourself in.
What about animals?
Oh no.
I mean, come on.
Look at them though.
Quite a raft of kids there.
Yeah,
Look at
what are they doing?
It's a raft.
Oh, no.
I think it's a raft of birds, yeah.
Are they going to move? I
I-
would rather not go right through them.
I think we're gonna,
Are they gonna move? Oh, I would hope. Like, I would hope, Joe. Like, I don't think Mr. Freshwater knows. Let Mr. Freshwater call up the bird control. The mama bear, the mama bird. Give her a call. Be like, hey, girly pop. Let me just send her a text. Hey, girly pop, you're kind of like in the way of like our boat. And like, it's fine. Like, you can just like take your time, but like, you know, just like make sure that your ducklings are just not in the course. See, this is kind of stressing me out on the real. Will they move? Once again, I don't think that the Seattle Kraken would post a video boating with Joey Daccord. Meanwhile, he literally kills a whole raft of birds in the process, and they're just like, oh, well.
they're gonna
Oh,
park
come on,
for
little
ya.
guys. Come on. You got it. Go. Move.
Oh,
Oh, they're so
egging
fast.
them
You guys
on.
got this.
Did you hear about the time Joey Daccord went on a boat and killed a duck?
Nope. Oh,
Girl.
Okay, we're good. We're chilling. I've never personally seen that.
Oh my
I've
gosh,
also
that's
never
like a
driven
lot.
A 75-foot yacht in my life, so we're doing a lot of firsts today.
I love this music. It's very.
Captain Chris.
Yeah,
it
the
looks like
B-roll
it's
of them,
time
like,
to turn on
cracking
and go
up.
home. How did we do?
Well, I think we did pretty well today. We had an opportunity to learn a little bit about.
I
what
am
it's
not
about.
over the fact that his
We'll
name
ask
is
Joey
is
aboard again
Freshwater.
another time.
Sounds good. Yeah, thanks for having
Is
me.
that
It was
his
a blast
real
seeing you
name?
guys.
No better way to end this season's episodes of Uncharted.
End the
presented by
season?
Filson.
I
Talk to
just
y'all soon.
started.
Thanks, guys.
The B-roll with the binoculars. I'm just looking out. Throwing the rope. Just, yeah. Okie dokie. That was my reaction to boating with Joey Daccord and learning a little bit about Mr. Joey Daccord, as he is one of the people who I reached out to for my hockey/Overwatch series idea, where I coach hockey players into playing the FPS game Overwatch 2, as the concept is quite similar to the game of ice hockey. And we'll see what happens. Toodles!